Okay folks, remember how we went to the Cactus Club Cafe for interview today? Well, you can be a dishwasher, or you can be a line cook, or a prep cook. Well, line cook and prep cook both divide by 3. So let's get them on the board and solve them, because we are now solving every single line cook and every single prep cook in the history of the universe for the glory of the Triune God. So as we speak right now, all the millions of restaurants all over the world are full of line cooks and prep cooks. So we're going to solve them all right now. It is 5:48 p.m., March 19th, 2015 in Langley, British Columbia, Canada. Amen. Okay. Okay, so as glorious as that is, we're just going to make some room just down here. Okay. I love this grand total so much, it's ridiculous. Just going to make some room right in here. And we are just going to solve line cook and prep cook, because that's what everyone calls them. That's line cook. And this, I want to show you then how the word cook is meant to knit together with all sorts of other words. And this is a perfect example to do that. And then you have a prep cook. And by the way, preparation, whether you call it a prep cook or a preparation cook, both divide by 3, because oration divides by 3. So we're going to do the 1-2 punch here. We're going to do prep cook, and we're also going to do preparation cook, so that you can understand and see that God always has a 1-2 punch on all these ordinances for His mathematical glory. So a prep cook and a line cook, first of all. And then we're going to add the letters oration. A preparation cook. A prep stands for preparation. Okay, so we've got the letters in black on the board. And now we're going to add red highlighting for the 3s. Well, of course, look at the word cook. 3, 15, 15. So it's obvious what God is up to here. This K is like a puzzle piece. It knits together with other words, namely the N and the E from line. And then L and I both divide by 3. And that's very beautiful, because all 3 of these are plus 2. 3 plus 2 equals a multiple of 3. Okay, they are 14, 5, and 11. Plus 2 over a multiple of 3. So let's put the 3 plus 2's together, and we have 30 perfectly. I mean, could it be more obvious for the number 3? So those guys equal 30. And then, good night, now we just put together 12 plus 9 plus 3 plus 15 plus 15. That's 33, 42, 54. Oh my goodness, that equals love. So all the letters that divide by 3 individually in line cook equal love. And I just, for brevity and efficiency, I just draw a heart whenever we get 54 equals love. But just marvel at how that total was created. It's precisely from all the letters that divide by 3, adding perfectly to love. And you can find the 2 27s in that, which is amazing. Because love is 27 plus 27, LO plus VE. Well, we see that in line cook. Because you've got the L at the front here. Pick your O, I'm going to choose the last one, that's LO, which is 27. And then the rest obviously makes 27, but insanity of insanity is the fact that you can get both 9 plus 18. I mean, here's the I, which is 9, and then CO is 3 plus 15 equals double 9, 18. So team green is 27. And team orange is 27. And those are all the letters that divide by 3. That is insane. It is so insanely perfect. When you are filled with this knowledge, when an entire generation is taught this information and filled with this knowledge, they will take so much esteem and put so much excellence and so much quality of work into being a line cook. We will see happier employees that never existed in the history of the universe. Because now they know that as a line cook, that is a God-ordained calling. It is a God-ordained work task, work title. Line cook, to the glory of the Trinity. These are people that just love working with their hands. And they're fast. And they got tons of energy. And they can stand on their feet for long amounts of time. And they just love grabbing things like from all over the place and assembling things and just like, it's like the ultimate unity job. It's like, here's a little bit of this, here's a little bit of that, boom, 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 down the line. Boom, 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 boom. Just like, these are fast workers. The line cook. Man. There are people that were ordained to be a line cook before they were born. Before they were born, God said, you're going to be a line cook at this restaurant, and you're going to love it, because that's just the way I made you. And you're going to like the friends that you work with, because I made them to be in love with you, and you with them. How would we enjoy any of the meals that we enjoy without the line cooks? These are the people behind the scenes. So, what does all this glory come to? Well, 30 plus 54 is 84, of which glory is too good. It's so king for number 3. Good night. So that's a line cook, in 8 letters no less. Glorifies 3 and 8 simultaneously, all factor 8, 8 letters. Go nuts. Okay, you can, I'll just check quickly if the number of strokes divides by 3, and not quite, but that's fine. Okay. So, wow, line cook loaded. So now a prep cook. Well, okay, so we got the K that we're knitting together. Well, this is really cool, because now the K knits together with the P right here. The 2 final letters knit together. Okay, and that's really obvious, because this makes, or you can choose bookends. You got 2 P's. You can put the K with the P at the front, and then you get bookends, or you can choose, the 2 last letters. This is honestly what I did, because the PRE is meant to stand alone. PRE, pre. There are so many words in the English dictionary that start with PRE. Why? Because it's a famous trio that in 3 letters and 9 strokes divides by 3. PRE is a very special trio, because you've got a +1, a multiple of 3, and a +2. Literally 1, 2, 3. Like, think of the Olympic podium. You've got the gold medalist on the top, he divides by 3. Let's say you've got a silver medalist over here, he's +1. And let's say you've got a bronze medalist +2. Well, all 3 of them are necessary to make this multiple of 3 to glorify the Trinity, okay? So PRE, and there are so many of them in the English dictionary. I encourage you to open an Oxford English Dictionary to the PREs, and you will be shocked at how many pages of PREs there are in the English language. Preliminary, preemptive. It's shocking. I won't even, okay, PRE is 21 for these 2 letters, plus 18 in the center, 39. That's accomplished in 1, 2, 3 letters. The number of strokes is 2 for the P, 3 for the R, 4 for the E. 2, 3, 4 adds to 9 perfectly, 3 times 3. It is a holy set of letters. It is a very sacred set of letters that are spoken everywhere, millions of times a second. Of course, God is pre-existing everything. This word pre literally means come before. Okay? That which precedes, that which comes before. Well, God comes before us all. He is the one who was and is to come. He is before all things. He is the pre-creation, pre-angels. God was there. Pre-devil, like pre-everything. Pre-you, that's for sure. Far better that he's in control and you aren't. Thank God. Okay, so PRE 39. So that is important to just highlight all by itself. And so that's why I chose to knit this P with this K, +1, +2, and lo and behold, it's another famous 27. Okay, so 27, half of love, 3 times 3 times 3. So let's write that down. And then, what do we want to do well, let's get the grand total on the board. I can't resist that. 39, 42, 72 plus 27. Wow. 72 plus 27 equals 99. Not joking. It's that good for the number 3. 99. Now you know why Wayne Gretzky was the greatest hockey player of all time. And why he wore 99. It's for the glory of the Trinity. It's all for the glory of the Triune God. Everything. Everything. So a prep cook equals 99 for 3, line cook equals 84 for 3. Put the 2 of them together, that's an obvious thing you should always do. And then you perfectly get 183, which equals Christ the Redeemer, which equals Cristo Redentor in Portuguese, the official name of the statue of Jesus Christ in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Probably the most famous statue of Jesus Christ in the world. Certainly one of them, if not the. And beneath that statue, in less than a year and a half time, we will see the 2016 Olympics by divine ordinance, and I believe we will see Usain Bolt perform a three-peat to the glory of the Triune God, collecting 3 gold medals in, the 100, the 200, and the relay. And that will be unheard of, but it will happen to the glory of the Trinity. Unheard of that a man would win the 100 and the 200, first of all, back-to-back in 2 Olympics, plus the 4x100, and then do it 3 times in a row. It's too obvious for the number 3. Okay? And the fact that it's going to happen in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Every word of Rio de Janeiro divides by 3. Every letter of R-I-O divides by 3. Rio de Janeiro. It's all going to play out beneath the Christ the Redeemer statue. Cristo Redentor. Just like the Great World Cup where we prophesied that Germany was going to win, and we got so many words from the Lord during that World Cup, and we posted as many as we could without violating copyright. And the name of the ball for that World Cup was Brazuca, which equals 72 perfectly to the glory of the Trinity. And I had so many gems that whole tournament long. Left foot. The Lord kept speaking to me. Left foot, all tournament long. And there were so many left foot goals. Left foot divides by 3. It was just like, there were so many beautiful left-footed goals. It was just shocking. And then, okay, watch all those videos. But you better believe that the 2016 Summer Olympics in Rio de Janeiro is going to be one of the most 3-loaded Olympics of all time. I prophesy, I know it. We've solved the logo for that Olympics. It's so perfectly screaming out the number 3. It's 3 figurines that are in this beautiful, interweave of beautiful curves and colors. We saw the colors of the logo. We saw obviously Rio de Janeiro, and it's just going to be over the top for the number 3. So the fact that a line cook plus a prep cook adds to 183, which equals Christ the Redeemer, Cristo Redentor, the name of the statue in Rio de Janeiro, the famous, Christ the Redeemer statue that's, I don't know how many feet tall. It overlooks the entire city. I love how the Canadian coverage, the CBC coverage with the British commentator of the recent World Cup, glorified Jesus Christ. And the announcer gave glory to Jesus Christ whenever that statue was brought into the image of the coverage. And he kept glorifying Jesus Christ and saying, what will the outcome of this match be? Only he knows. He was giving glory to Jesus Christ every single time it was divine. So, line cook, 84. A prep cook equals 99. But let us not forget that there are, as we speak, it is now exactly 6 p.m. There are millions of line cooks and prep cooks working at the speed of light with their hands to prepare meals and dinners for people in the name of love. We found love in line cook. Can we find love in prep cook? Of course we can. So we're looking for a 54. Let's see, 21 plus 18. Simple as pie. We have the 39 from pre, and then add an O, which is 15. So there's another love. So PRE plus O is love. There you go. Just one example. And then on top of that and then I just say it's like cherries on top. Okay, so you've already found love, and then I encourage you to break it into the 9s, because 9s glorify love. Okay, 9, 9, 9. You've got double 9. Okay, plus the P, the E, and the O make a quadruple 9. So double 9 plus quadruple 9. Okay, triple 9 right here, and then another double 9 CO right here. So, and to add to 99, but we've hit love on the way up. Okay, so double 9, quadruple 9, triple 9 to make 99. Praise God. And love is just sitting in there at 54 in multiple ways. So a prep cook and a line cook. And then let's get the 1-2 punch in there, a preparation cook. So a prep cook is a preparation cook. Well, by divine ordinance, this text divides by 3, because the A, in beautiful fashion, because the A knits together with T to make 21, and then the A knits together with N to make 15, and then all these letters divide by 3. 3 that divide by 3. It's so insane. So what does oration add for? So we can add that to the 99 of prep cook, so preparation cook. So I love how this has the word art embedded in there. Fascinating. Okay, so that is 39. 54. Wow, I already found love, 54, and just these 4 letters here, and then plus another 24. So that's 78. So a preparation cook is 177, which divides by 3. And that is in particular, 177 is love, plus love, plus love, plus another 15. And you can find the 3 loves, plus the 15. Okay, we already found the 1 love. I already found the second love right here. A-R-A-T plus N is another 54. Okay, and then obviously it's very easy for us to just remove the last 15 and the rest of the letters make the final love. Okay, so just quickly, so it's on the board in color. Here's love number 1. Here's love number 2. And then just pull out a final O, because that's 15 minus this. And then all these letters here make love number 3. P-K-C-I-O. 30 plus 24, love. So love, 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 plus 15 on top as an added over and above. Over and above for the number 3. That's a preparation cook, also known as a prep cook. Preparation cook. Love, love, love. Plus 15 for the number 3. Oh, by the way, here's a few extras. So, you know, a good preparation cook will always put a little bit extra on the plate, in my opinion. You thought you were going to have a good meal. Well, let me show you. Here's a $50 bill. On top of your meal, thank you very much. Can you imagine? Can you actually imagine if people were that liberated and that fearless and that generous and that loving of each other mutually, that everyone actually was able to just throw down money everywhere, and people were so generous that they just didn't pick it up? Now that's a crazy revival. The day you see that happening. I want to see that happen in a church building. Everyone just empties their wallet, throws all of their currency onto the floor, and walks out of the building. Now that's faith. And true Spirit of God. I mean, that would be a sight. Okay. People just saying, we've had enough of this. Take our money, minister. We want the blessing of God. They cast their monies on the. They just cast their monies on the floor. Men getting frustrated. They just grab all the bills from their wallet, slam it on the pew, and walk out. I've had enough of this, pastor. Throws his money on the carpet and just walks out saying, I've been set free by the blood of the Lamb. Okay. So there you're good. I'm sick of this non-blessing on my life, pastor. I need to cast some money down here. Boom. Just like the whole congregation just throwing their money. Okay. So, a line cook and a prep cook. Oh, man. And then don't forget the dishwasher, which we solved. So then you start to see the team here. You know, you put together the line cook plus the prep cook plus the dishwasher. Now you're getting higher and higher for number 3. And you just keep hiring more people. Bring them in. Bring them in. Just keep hiring more people. Let's add more 3s to this party. That's essentially what you're doing. You're just like, bring on the glory of God. Just come on in, friends. Come on in. We need more people in here. Line cooks, prep cooks, encouragers, people clapping their hands, whatever you can do. People like spraying us with water, you know, hosing us down, like giving us cold water to keep us cold. Bring them on in. It's just, that's what you're doing. You're just adding more people to the party, adding more 3s to the whole thing. And it just keeps getting better, better, better. Okay. So, more gems. Of course, waitress divides by 3. Bartender divides by 3. Okay, by the way, the first name of the official manager, general manager at the Cactus Club Cafe in Langley, his name is Dustin, and that divides by 3 perfectly. Pairwise, every letter set from the inside out. ST in the center make 39. That gets flanked with 2 letters that divide by 3, adding 30 points to make 69 equals Jehovah. That gets flanked with DN, which is 18 points, to add up to truth perfectly. So there you go. Next time you see Dustin, shake his hand and say, man, it's a pleasure to eat. It's a pleasure to meet Mr. 3 himself. It's gonna be, it's awesome. Just, okay. There you go. By the way, he's a very tall guy, very good looking as well. There we go. New Philly steak panini. And well, line cook and prep cook. Are there any other occupations that we would like to solve? Oh my. This is a real good one. This is a very good one. The first thing and the last thing that happens at the Cactus Club Cafe and most hotels of the world is you have a door holder. I'm not joking. Door holder divides by 3. And that is the cherry on top, and that is the first impression that really makes you feel wow when you go to a excellently run place. There's a door holder. And obviously, at the house of God and the church's foremost, there are more door holders in the church, of course, than any other organization in the history of the universe, and they all do it free of charge, volunteer. Volunteer contains the word love and divides by 3. A volunteer door holder divides by 3. I can't speak this one enough because there are more, and the word greeter divides by 3. So greeter divides by 3. Door holder divides by 3. There are more door holders in church buildings, in all of world history, all over the universe, for all time, than any other group of people in the world, because the church is the love of Christ. So door holder, let's get that one up, because that is both the first and last impression, just like the word greeter divides by 3. Let's get door holder. Guest first equals 72, 72. A door holder. Door holder. Well, I know that hold divides by 3. And then the E from is meant to knit together with the D from door to make 9. 3 times 3, and then you've got all these letters that divide by 3. Oh man, can we find love in door holder? You bet. Let's collect 9s. So 18 for an R, 18 for another R. The DE was a 9. OL is 27, the first half of love. We've already found love. 9 plus an 18 is 27, plus another 27 is love. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, this is crazy. Then H and D make 12, which knits together with one of these O's to make 27. There's another 27. So I'm just going to cluster these H's together with an O there. And then we've got one final O on top. Okay, so make sure we're not repeating numbers here. So we have 27 plus 27 plus 27 plus 18 plus 15 is 33. So a door holder contains the word love in multiple options. And the grand total is, I just want to double check my numbers, make sure everything is on the board once and only once. 27, 27, and then a final 15, just get that on the board. Okay, so what is the grand total of this? We have love plus 36 is 99, plus, so 114. Door holder is 114. Divides by 3. Genius. What was the word greeter? 30 plus 12, 42, 60, 78. So a door holder plus a greeter, if you will, equals 192, 8 times 888. Insane. So there you go. We've solved every door holder in the history of the universe. And there you go. And that is the first thing that you experience when you go to the Cactus Club Cafe. And it's also the last thing that you experience. You can call them a door holder. Anyways, okay. And then of course the Church of Jesus Christ trumps that by a factor of infinity, with all the greeters and all the door holders and all of church history worldwide. Okay, a most epic harvest. We're going to take a break now. Amen equals 33.